These are just packed with exciting young players, but they're both these teams still refining their squads.
Kevin, these could be the teams of tomorrow. They just need some more polish and experience, and that's something you can only get with hard work and time.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center, locking down the middle. Towns, no luck.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Brooks. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Rudy's showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Here's Morant, and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Out to Edwards. Over to the wing. Towns finds Edwards. And a miss there on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Back to Brooks. The 15-footer. The shot that time, not on target. And Minnesota will come the other way. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Brooks outside. Morant against Towns. And it's Morant missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul. Memphis on defense, trailing by 2. Towns with it, guarded now by Jackson. Out to Russell. Over in the corner, McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. And finished off by Gobert.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
Now here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Russell against Morant. Russell with a wide open look. Minnesota gets it back at a new shot clock of 14 seconds. Out to Edwards. Now here's McDaniels. Brooks covering. Fires from deep. Nice D from Brooks. Memphis trailing here. Bain passes to Brooks. Lets the 3 fly. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Russell inside, guarded by Morant. Towns wide open. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. And finished off by Morant.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Russell against Morant. Russell dishes to Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. Outside, Towns. Buries the long-range jumper.
And never lacking confidence from deep. Some big men have to develop that confidence. Towns has always had it.
Here's Bain. Out to Brooks. This one for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's McDaniels. Not a lot of room. Towns, no luck. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Floats it up there for Morant. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Russell kicks to McDaniels. Outside, Towns takes a 3. Another miss by Towns. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniel.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Okay. Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
So looking it over. The kick out to Towns. No good with the triple.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. The Timberwolves shooting around 40% from the floor here. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And Adams sends it back.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
Floats it up there for Morant. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. The kick out to Towns. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Morant passes to Adams. Adams sets the pick for Morant. Takes it inside, and then Morant slams it in.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Bane with it. He's picked up by Russell. Outside for Jackson. There's the triple. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
That's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Here's Bane. It's stolen by Edwards. "18 feet out. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Brooks outside. Adams right side. Here he goes. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Jackson kicks to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Tries from 16. On the wing, Bane. And McDaniels with the block. There's the lob to Towns. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Throws it up high, and the dunk by Jackson.
One thing that makes Jaren such a great alley-oop target is his hands, measured at enormous 10 inches long.
Morant against Russell. The pass to Edwards. And Bane pulls it down.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
There's Russell with the 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Bane passes to Morant. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
17 seconds left to play in the first half.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Gobert with a screen on Morant. Russell passes to Gobert. Morant with the steal. And so it's Memphis bringing the... Thank you, David. And we'll be...
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 18. The Grizzlies, 25.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
So on the floor for Memphis. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard position.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They'd better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games. And when Gobert cuts like that, it's over for the defense. For a big man, his mobility is unreal.
Bane, and he gets it to go. Bane's got the lead up to 9 now for Memphis.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Russell against Morant. Count that bucket.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Russell kicks to McDaniels. And the 3 off target.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Jackson with the screen. And finished off by Morant.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Morant against Russell. Over to the left wing. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Towns. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Towns has got 5 points so far.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
Russell against Morant. Now, here is Russell. Guarded closely. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This could be a big night for Rudy. He's showing great focus on the offensive end so far.
Up top, Bain. Edwards defending. Adams. Gobert with the block. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Edwards against Bain. Russell dishes to Gobert, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Gobert's got 6 here in this quarter.
Early in his career, Gobert wasn't all that physical, but on that play, he showed the physicality.
Here's Morant, and then Morant slams it in.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Here's Russell. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Jackson kicks to Morant. Jackson a screen on Russell. Now here's Morant for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Morant. Here's Brooks. Gobert with the defensive effort.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And Edwards with the stuff.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with the nice find.
Morant outside. Driving to the basket. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Russell passes to McDaniels. Back to Russell. Stolen by Brooks. Bain against Edwards. And Morant throws it down.
Unselfish score. If his shot isn't there, Bain will move the ball.
Outside Russell. The tray. The shot misses. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's only 14 points in the quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Bain kicks to Jackson. Pass to Morant. And then jammed down as he goes right over Anthony Edwards.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his first foul. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Adams finds Brooks. It's Brooks on the wing. Bain passes to Adams. It's stolen by Gobert.
That's an awkward pass to try to make on the interior.
First team foul.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Outside, Russell feeds it to Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 6 assists now in the game.
This is where size matters. No one's stopping Gobert on that shot.
Bain kicks to Morant. Brooks with it. He's picked up by Russell. On the wing, Jackson. Outside, Bain. Just 5 to shoot. Jackson with the screen. Shot, high post. Bain, no good.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
The Timberwolves working the ball around. Here's Edwards. Back to Gobert, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
A seasoned vet, Rudy Gobert, a double-double machine.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Russell against Morant. The drive by Russell. The kick out to Towns. And here's Edwards from the arc. Kept alive. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Morant with it. Working on McDaniels. Back to Morant. Lets it go from deep. Gets a hand on it. And there's Brooks putting it right back in. And now a 12-point Grizzly lead.
It's funny watching Brooks. He kind of lulls you to sleep, and then he explodes with an aggressive move.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. Back to McDaniel. That one drops for him.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Morant scanning the floor for 3. He can't hit that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Russell inside. Guarded by Morant. For 3, Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks has got 5 rebounds tonight. Jackson with it. Morant outside. Brooks outside. Morant outside. On deep. Gobert pulls it in. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. And Russell gets it to go.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Over Russell. The Grizzlies with another miss.
He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
Now Morant. So it's Memphis picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him.
Star-Spangled.
These teams feature great front courts, Brent. A little throwback to the old days of the NBA when big men ruled.
Well, the game has become so perimeter oriented. These guys have a lot of skill, and they're going to be able to operate inside a phone booth, and we'll see if these big guys can find a way to dominate uniquely in the way that they bring their offensive prowess.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Moran and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5. Now here's Paul. To the paint. Here's Ayton. That shot, no good. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Here's Bane. Oh, Booker with a block. Here's Ayton for 3. Bridges. Adams grabs the miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Bane against Booker. Outside Moran. Jackson, the pass to Moran. Clock at 6. He takes it in. And then Moran with the dunk.
The quick feed of Moran. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
A unique talent. Ja Moran has taken the NBA by storm. Brent, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Here's Bane, coming off a Suns make. And he dunks it down.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. Paul into the lane, outside Booker. Let's go with a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Going to be an all-star guard like Devin Booker. You might want to start hitting your share of triples.
Here's Moran. Moran with the slam!
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Paul with it. He's picked up by Bane. Booker, the pass to Paul. Out to Bridges. Back to Paul. Johnson with it. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Outside Bane. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Brooks. Stolen by Bridges. On the break. Paul finds Ayton. Outside Booker. Ayton, a screen on Bane. Back to Ayton. Out to Bridges. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Paul against Moran. Outside Bane. Jackson outside. 5 to shoot. Bane into the lane. And a two-handed jam.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Out to the right wing. Bridges passes to Ayton. Outside for Booker. 4-3. Offensive rebound. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Memphis trailing here. Outside Bane. Can't get it to drop. Booker with the defensive effort. It's Bridges on the wing, hounded by Moran. Paul passes to Bridges. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Bridges showing more and more signs of strength, being able to finish through contact.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Brooks outside. Pass to Adams. Now here's Moran. make 2 from the free throw line.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. And that's good as he hits both shots.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Crowder outside. From deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. 15 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Morant into the lane, and they'll get another chance. And he can't jam it through. Pass to Landale. Crowder outside. He gets it off. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer. And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Second chance shot. That one is off. So Phoenix will take it the other way. After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry. And they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
Here's Payne. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Payne's got 6.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Payne with it. Jackson in his pocket. Here's Landale. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Craig on the wing. Not going to go that time. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Well, Brent, the relationship between players and refs can sometimes seem a little hostile. Does it need to be that way?
Well, you and me have our little tiffs, don't we, Brian? So, yes, in order for us to do our best work. No, I'm kidding. It doesn't have to be that way. But, look, when you're at this level of competition, it's heated, it's intense. Sometimes get outside your gourd a little bit, and that's when instances like this can happen between a player and a referee, and that goes for both sides.
Ball passes to Booker, and Booker with the jam.
And Devin Booker at 6'5", cleared for takeoff.
Morant against Paul, and it's Morant.
Yes, sir! That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. On target from range.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Booker against Payne. Outside Morant. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Morant's got 6 here in the quarter.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Here's Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Suns lead by 6.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon. But what do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? When you think about guys down the stretch who you have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
Here's Brooks. Pass to Morant. Shoots over Paul, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Suns have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Booker with a screen on Morant. Paul passes to Booker. Over Morant. Suns keep it alive. Ayton finds Bridges. No good from outside. Memphis shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. Brooks. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
Well, he does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about.
Pass to Johnson. And stolen by Bane. Jackson down low. Booker defending. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Bane against Booker. Outside Morant. Back to Bane. 5 on the clock. To the middle.
That's a nice contest. That's not going to show up in the box score, but Ayton bothered that shot.
Bridges passes to Paul. Ayton, a screen on Morant. Paul for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And stolen by Paul. Booker fires from way outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall. Thanks, Allie. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Hey, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
Johnson a screen on Morant. Paul with it. Jackson in his pocket.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Paul with a steal. Here we go. All alone. Count it. And now an 8-point Suns lead.
Well, great instincts of Paul there. Solid at creating havoc in the open court and then coming up with a steal.
Booker against Bane. Poke loose. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Morant. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Morant's got 16 points now. It's Booker on the wing, guarded by Bane. The baseline J. That shot is off. Memphis shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. Brooks the pass to Jackson. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
On the wing, Brooks. Back to Morant. Shoots over Paul. And stolen by Paul.
The pump fakes a risk because you're exposing the ball. You have to be careful because a solid defender will easily steal it. He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
After taking Cam Johnson 10th in the 2019 draft, the Timberwolves promptly sent him and Saric to the Suns in exchange for Jarrett Culver.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Well, remember, the Suns received heavy criticism for acquiring Johnson in that draft day trade.
BA, I don't know that it was about the players so much as how old Cam Johnson was, and Phoenix maybe trying to explore an upside guy with that high of a pick. Well, feels like the GM knew what he was doing. Cam Johnson's been a huge addition to this team, and his shooting has been remarkable.
And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Landale's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Crowder comes in for Johnson. Craig's checked in for Bridges. And it's Lee in for Booker. And there it is for him. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
And it's Paul off the drive. Left side, Craig. Inside, here's Landale. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And the Suns lead by 8.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Payne's checked in for Paul. The Suns have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Outside Payne. Crowder outside. Back to Payne. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. And then Morant with the dunk.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Payne against Jackson. Here's Crowder. Back to Payne. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And he gets it back. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Crowder. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Outside Morant. Up top Bane. Crowder grabs the miss.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Jackson's got 6 here in the quarter.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Payne. He hangs. Brooks with the rebound. Brooks has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there. And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Memphis calls timeout. Here's Bane. He's got 7. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Phoenix no good that time either. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Suns ahead. They lead. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point. Pass to Landale. And yep, it's good. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Phoenix?
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Jaren Jackson Jr. First personal foul. First team foul.
The first one falls, and the Suns will go for a different look here. Johnson, he's checked in for Crowder. Mikal Bridges comes in for Craig. Booker, he's checked in for Lee, and it's Chris Paul in for Payne.
Even with one miss, he stretched this out to a 2-possession game.
Pass to Jackson. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Adams finds Morant. Jackson, the screen. Morant, no good. The Suns leading. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Adams. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Jackson with a screen on Booker. Bain, the pass to Jackson. Shoots over Booker. Jackson can't get it to go.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns.
DeAndre Ayton.
Now Morant. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it. And this is what he does so well, putting the defender back on his heels and being relentless in flying to the basket.
Outside Bain. Booker against Morant. Missed inside. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Hayden with it. Jackson in his pocket. Here's Johnson. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And now it's a 9-point Phoenix lead.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
And then Morant with the jam.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Outside Booker. Banked it in off the glass. And the Suns lead by 9.
Booker getting contact, still finding a way to finish through it.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Morant against Paul. Knocked away. Yet another steal from him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Morant with it, and it's Paul picking him up. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
An active finisher around the basket. Jackson showed great timing on the putback.
Morant against Paul. Pass to Ayton. Adams grabs the miss. For Memphis, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Here's Morant.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
So the first one drops, and that trims the lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And this is the problem with playing from behind. Missing freebies takes on greater importance.
And that one's good.
really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And here's Booker. Here's the three. Counted from distance.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
From deep. They grab their own miss. Pass to Moran. From deep three-point range. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for a lot of history, Richard, between these two teams. Tonight will be another installment in this terrific rivalry.
And let me say, playing in the same conference, having to go through each other year after year, yeah, that can breed a little bit of contempt. Let's just say it that way.
Exactly. I'm sure you felt that against rivals in your division and your conference.
Yeah, I think most of the time they felt it against me.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center, filling out the middle. Stolen by Brooks. Wall with the steal. It's stolen by Adams.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
On offense, here are the Clippers. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Here's George. Nice D from Brooks.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
On the wing, Bain. Defended by George. Out to Brooks. Takes the three. Hits it from three-point range.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it can feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Now here's Morant. Bain passes to Morant. Over to Wall. Outside for Jackson. Launches it. Up again. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Covington down low. Jackson on him. Covington's shot is off. Morant passes to Bain. It's stolen by Wall. Covington with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Here's George. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Nice play by George. This is what size on the wing gives you. The option to pick your spot anywhere.
Finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Outside, George. And Leonard has it in the corner. Covington dishes to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Covington down low. Guarded by Jackson. Adams, some nice D. Floats it up there for Morant. One-on-one fast break. And then Leonard with the dunk.
A perennial all-defensive pick. George's quick hands create a lot of transition opportunities.
Wall against Morant. To the inside. Brooks finds Morant. And then jammed down as he goes right over Ivica Zubac.
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
A shot by George, wide open, and he hits it to tie the game up. George has got 7 points in the game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Morant kicks to Bain. The dish now to Jackson. And that's going to be a treble. Morris is checked in for the Clippers. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Down low. Here's George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Morant passes to Brooks. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Shoots over Leonard and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Morris. The Clippers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Morant outside. Empty that time from Leonard. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Clippers. He notched. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Clippers. Robert Covington out there with Morris. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the 1. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Adams' shot is off. The Clippers in the lead. Oh, Covington in position. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And Adams with the slam.
God, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Outside, Bane. Back to Morant. Adams with the screen on Leonard. Here's Morant. Oh, wow.
Yes! What a smooth move by Morant off the pick and roll, getting himself some elbow room to take a shot.
Outside Leonard. Outside for George.
Walking foul called on John Morant. First personal foul. First team foul.
George against Bane. George passes to Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot.
And shooting against Adams, very challenging. He's an assertive defender who won't back off.
Jackson looking around. Outside, Bane. It's Morant in the corner. He takes it in, and Morant throws it down.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Leonard finds Zubac. Covington in the corner. Over Jackson. It's rebounded by Memphis. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Back to Brooks. It's Morant in the corner. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Jackson misses. Clippers trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
For Memphis, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Bane. Out to Brooks. Passes it to Morant. that shot off. Good work defensively by Morris. Clippers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Morant with the steal. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Adams with the screen on Zubac. And the layup's good off the glass. Morant's got 10. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies. Leonard looking around. Inside. Wants to get it to Zubac. And does. Memphis with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Brooks the best of Bain. Leonard against Morant. To the paint. Here's Adams. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. And it's an 8-point Grizzly lead.
But nothing seems to faze Adams, even when you get physical with him.
Outside Leonard. Screen by Zubac. Leonard attacking. And the dunk by Zubac.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Grizzlies.
Memphis leading by 6. Bain with it. Brooks outside. Loads it up there for Morant. Hammers the alley-oop through.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
George against Bain. 13 feet away. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Takes a shot at the elbow. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
Both free throws good from Morant.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line.
All right, Dave, thank you. And
Your Clippers, 15. The Grizzlies, 23.
we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point. Here's Leonard. Moves back up. That shot off the mark. Adams, some nice D. Memphis leading by 10. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Zubac, a screen on Morant. And the Clippers miss again. Grizzlies shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Leonard dishes to Covington. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant outside. And Morant throws it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed. Amazing that Bain fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. When you look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot, when shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. He only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Jackson kicks to Bain. To the middle. Here's Morant. Pass to Adams. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got his 5th rebound in this one.
You also love that Bain absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
On the wing, Bain. Defended by George. Out to Morant. Covington with the steal. George against Bain. George, no good. Memphis leading by 12. Bain passes to Morant. Back to Bain. And he goes in for the dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Covington, and the rejection by Jackson. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself. Bain for 3. Morris with the rebound. He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
First personal foul.
George, no good on the free throw.
At the line for your Clippers, Paul George.
Clippers trail by 14. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
Bain looking around. Morant outside. Bain passes to Adams. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
And Adams sends it back. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Bain with it. George picks him up. Morant against Leonard. Morant kicks to Bain. Paul George with the steal. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Now Brooks. 26 seconds left in the third. Outside for Jackson. 5 to shoot. Here's Adams. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Perhaps the toughest player in the NBA. It's tough to neutralize Adams' impact when he's out there. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good.
Kawhi Leonard for a free throw.
And the second free throw, good.
A superstar who really kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example, and it's produced titles.
Bain for 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. We'll make. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Morris, Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's George in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Pass to Morant. Shot clock at 5. The shot, no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Morris with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Morris dishes to Covington. Back to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
And the thing about Morris, doesn't have the big vertical, but tenacious once he gets around the rim.
George against Bain. Out to Morant. It's Brooks on the wing. Morant scanning the floor. Shoots it. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Morris passes to Zubac. They swipe it. Brooks dishes to Morant. Outside, Bain. Adams sets the pick for Bain. Inside. Adams' shot is off. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Zubac, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Morant outside. Outside Jackson. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Paul George. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Morris finds Covington. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
A smart offensive player. I like watching Covington get interior positioning and look to score.
Outside, Bain. And the shot is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And for Memphis, they're shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Morant outside. Back to Bain. There's the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter of this one. George against Morant. George, no good. Memphis leading by 13. And here's Jackson. Morant outside. Covington with the steal. For the finish. And the dunk by Covington.
Incredible. Part of the reason Covington is so valued is because of that two-way ability.
1:11 left in the game. Morant outside to the inside. Adams. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Grizzlies.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Steven Adams.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Morant outside. For the three. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Now here's Leonard. Jacks up a three. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like...
fast-paced game today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, BA, get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. And here are the Grizzlies now after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
With the crossover, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Here's Morant. Cashes in the 12-footer.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Edwards. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Morant against Russell. Here's Prince. He shoots. Brooks with the rebound. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Morant, the pass to Bane. No good on the 3. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Edwards. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, good effort that time from Towns on the offensive board, ensuring that his team is able to end that possession with points.
Now here's Morant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Personal foul.
And he makes a first. Second free throw, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by. Towns passes to Russell. Back to Towns. There's the 3. And it's Bane with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Here's Edwards. Grizzlies with the rebound. Morant with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Shot on the wing. The putback. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Back to Edwards. That one doesn't drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Brooks outside. Here's Morant. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
I like that creativity, double clutching and catching the defender on the way down. I can go for that. I can go for that.
To the right side. Gobert passes to Towns. Clock at 6. And stolen by Morant. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Russell. Here's Gobert. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis leading. Brooks outside. Jackson outside. No luck on that one. So Minnesota will take it the other way.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
On the wing, Brooks. Back to Morant. Adams with a screen on Russell. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Edwards following the bucket by the Grizzlies. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. We've got 22 seconds left in the first. Outside Russell. And there's the lob, and it's powered home by Towns.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
Here's Morant, and he drives in. And then Morant with the dunk.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
You know, something else they've done really, really well, and I know the analytics don't support it, but they've made the most out of their mid-range jumper opportunities.
So for Minnesota right now, Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Russell. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
18 feet out, and another basket for Memphis.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Outside Russell. The kick out to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Can't connect from short range.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Oh, kind of mean on that one. Oh, wow.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Now here's Russell. Fires the 3. And it's Bane with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Brooks, right side. Outside for Morant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Rudy Gobert picks one up. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Outside Morant. Jackson outside. Pass to Bane. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
Outside Russell. Down low. Stolen by Jackson. Here they come with numbers in transition. And the dunk by Jackson.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
First one falls for him.
You know, Russell's known for his scoring ability, but I like the fact that he's eager and hungry to continue to improve.
The Grizzlies have gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. Bane against Edwards. Bane, the pass to Adams. It's blocked by Gobert. Now here's Russell. Brooks defending. Pass to Prince. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball. Minnesota starter, Anthony Edwards. First personal foul. Second team.
Free throw drops for Bane.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Now here's Morant. 14 points for him. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. Outside Bane. 3 on the clock. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Russell. He's got 6. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. It's not going to go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Bane. And here's Brooks. Now Morant. To the middle. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
It's Edwards on the wing. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
And so it...
Your Grizzlies, the Timberwolves, 18.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Now here's Gobert. And they double up Gobert. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Left side Bane. Minnesota with the rebound.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's Towns. The shot won't fall. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Outside Morant. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Morant. Oh, misses the dunk. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Towns passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Outside Morant. Back to Bane. Outside Morant. To the inside. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Edwards with it, guarded by Morant. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Towns. Edwards has got 8 points.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Outside Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Outside for Russell. The 3-ball. Knocked loose. The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Payne, the pass to Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Now here's Russell. 6 points for him. Gobert with the bucket.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
On the wing, Bane. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Prince down low. Brooks defending. Prince can't hit. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Payne, the pass to Morant. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Edwards. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And you see Towns with the big, sure hands controlling that putback.
Brooks outside. Pass to Adams. It's blocked by Gobert. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Edwards against Bane, inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
On the wing, Brooks. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Bane. Outside Morant. Brooks with it. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What happened? Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Timberwolves trail. On the court for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
High post Towns. Jackson on him. Here's Gobert.
Not easy escaping Adams' wingspan as a defender. His reach helps him stay on top of you.
Gobert no good. Payne with it. Russell covering. Pass to Jackson. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Morant. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. It's Edwards with a drive. Chalk up 2 there.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Outside Bane. Kicks it out to Jackson. Now Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Bane against Edwards. Outside for Morant. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Morant's got 9 points here in the second half. Outside Russell. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And then Morant with the jam.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Back to Russell. Pass to Gobert. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Outside Bane. On the take. Back to Morant. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break, because right now this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
And the free throw, no good. Stolen by Russell. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Bane. To the paint. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Right side Edwards. Pass to Towns. Oh, Adams with the block. Now here's Morant. Oh, I can't believe he just did that.
Way up top.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
It takes precision timing for sure.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Brooks with it. Outside Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And here's Morant. And And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Even hard, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
backcourts, and you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not gardening.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the 5. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Kicks it out to Booker. And the pass to Bridges. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Pass to Morant. Over Paul. Memphis the rebound. Out to Morant. Puts up a 3. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. Adams, the pass to Brooks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
When you think of Dylan Brooks, his energy stands out. A guy who gives you everything he has.
He hits the second from the line. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Bridges dishes to Ayton. 2 points. That one goes.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Here's Morant. Here's Adams. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
The call on the floor is a jump ball.
Ayton against Brooks. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ayton's got his second basket of the game.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Morant looking around. The Grizzlies with another miss. Suns have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And here's Johnson outside. And the Suns get it back. Bridges, no one around him. Knocks down the 3-ball. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
Ball against Morant to stop the run. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Kicks it out to Johnson. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
On the wing, Brooks. Outside Jackson. On the wing, Bane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. All sorts of time. And that one goes long.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Morant passes to Adams. And stolen by Ayton. With 3, Booker. Ayton kicks to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. From the arc. And Bane pulls it down.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Oh, Ayton in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. He lobs Sends up the alley-oop pass. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Paul with the drive. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
So clever on his takes inside. Chris Paul is adept at carving his way through the deep.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Morant finds Bain. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Booker in the corner. Sinks the triple.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
And so it's Phoenix with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if it changes here in the second. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Phoenix?
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Takes it off the glass. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Pass to Booker. Pulls up from the corner. Back to Bridget. Johnson, a wide open look. No good on the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Booker fires from way outside. Can't hit that one. And Memphis the other way now. And taken away by Paul. Bridges outside. Ayton inside. Adams on him. Paul with the 3. Phoenix no good that time either. Bain with it. Now guarded by Booker. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Fast break. Here come the Suns. And a dunk by Booker.
And this is how you convert in transition. Booker running the floor well and being rewarded for it.
Morant against Paul from 17 feet out, and it's Ayton with the rebound.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul. Here's Booker. 5 points in the game. Paul kicks to Booker. From deep three-point range, you look at the current stars in the league, Steve, and team compositions, it seems like the big man is truly back. Is it because he can do more things than just play down low?
Definitely, Kevin. They can dominate with their size, with rebounding and manning the paint offensively and defensively. But then now you have guys that can get out, start the break, finish the break, and knock down threes.
Here's Ayton, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Ayton's got the lead up to 12 now for the Suns. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
So active inside, and with that big frame, Jackson has no trouble finishing through contact.
Booker is screen on Bain. Paul passes to Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And it's Morant missing.
Oh man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Really left alone that time. Booker's got 8 points.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every 3 he takes.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the half. Booker looking around. Bridges dishes to Ayton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 8.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
Grant outside for Jackson. 5 on the clock. No good from outside. Johnson outside. The dish to Paul. Oh, Ayton in position. And Phoenix turns it over again.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Now Morant. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in command with thanks, David, and as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Ayton in at the center. From past the arc, that's good from Booker on the assist by Paul. Booker's got 11 points.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Back to Brooks. Paul with the steal, and Paul with a clear path to the hoop. It's tipped. Morant with the steal. On the wing, Bain. Floats it up there for Morant. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Over in the corner, Paul. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
This is the leadership you get with Chris Paul. Looking aggressive, taking these quick shots.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
For 3, Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist. He's got 11.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Out left to the wing. Paul against Morant. An easy 2 points on the layup. And great, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
and he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well. And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Just 5 on the clock. Bain. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
Paul with the ball. He's got 6. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Booker. From outside the arc, another 3 for Phoenix.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Here's Bain. It's good.
Solid work inside from Desmond Bain. He doesn't lack confidence attacking down there.
1:16 left to play in the third. The feed to Bridges. It's stolen by Adams. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Bain. Phoenix grabs the miss. Booker outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Morant, the bounce pass. Booker against Bain. Back to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Over Paul. And it's Morant missing. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Johnson's shot is off. Morant passes to Bain. Now Adams. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Suns on top. Open. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Morant against Johnson. Morant kicks to Bain. Misses the 3. And it's Phoenix's ball. And here is Paul. Johnson right side. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Booker from the arc. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
And finished off by Morant.
And that's about maximum range for an alley-oop, guys. It's got to be.
That's just crazy. Absolutely nuts. A About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. For three, Booker, another three for Phoenix.
And what a baller Booker is, capable of torching you from any spot on the floor.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Morant passes to Brooks. Back to Morant. Out to Brooks. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Booker. On the wing, Bridges. Tries the spin move. Johnson in the corner. The Suns need to get a shot off. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Outside, Bane. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Morant. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
Just another tool in the toolbox for Ja Morant, becoming more and more consistent with the jumper.
Now here's Paul. On the wing, Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Back to Bane. 1:41 left to play in the final quarter. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Suns.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Devin Booker.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
From deep, and it's Morant missing.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
That's a 2 from Paul. And again, it's the Suns missing. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Down low. Paul with the steal. 19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Five on the clock. From deep three-point range, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Grizzlies ball.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. This one, David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. Paul George out there with Kawhi Leonard, and it's Covington in at the small forward position.
Paul George has excellent instincts in the paint. This guy has the size, the touch, complete offensive player.
Morant. It's rebounded by Zubats.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
From deep, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
George outside. Here's Covington. Out to Leonard. 3 on the clock. Over Bane. Leonard can't get it to go.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all. It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Up top, Brooks, covered by Covington. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
BA, I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive a defensive force as we have seen.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
The Grizzlies have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Adams. Outside Morant. And there's the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Zubats, screen. George passes to Zubats. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. The layup misses. Brooks with it, guarded by Covington. Morant against Leonard. Morant, the pass to Adams. Zubats with the steal. Pass to Covington. The 3. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist.
Oh, smart positioning by Covington. Just utilizing the corner to find a three-point opportunity.
Outside Bane. Here's Brooks. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
George passes to Morris. Now here's Zubats. Morris finds Zubats. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. George's shot is off. Memphis leading. Inside and stolen by Covington.
Memphis foul. Stephen Adams. First personal foul.
Paul George, one of those players the media appreciates because he doesn't give you pat answers. When you ask him a question, he is thoughtful and is honest.
And 1:01 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Covington. Takes a 3. Nails it from 3. Covington's got 6.
Well, Covington has made himself a viable and legitimate three-point shooter. How about that one?
Here's Bane. Now Brooks. Clock at 6. Here's Morant driving inside. Morant with the slam!
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
The 3, George. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Pass to Morant. Morant with the slam!
So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
So, on the floor for the Clippers, Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. Kawhi Leonard out there with Paul George. And it's Covington in at the 3 slot. Now here's Brooks. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Here's Zubac. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Covington finds Morris. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Steven Adams.
You see, you can't be too physical with Marcus Morris. This guy is so strong, and he's so good at drawing the foul.
Something you can't deny about Marcus Morris. He is a passionate player.
On and off the court, this guy is highly competitive. He's a leader in the locker room. His playing style, to me, would fit with any organization. Smart and tough.
Now here's Jackson. Throws it up high, and the dunk by Jackson.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Bane against Leonard. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Brooks. He got a piece of it. They recover it. Outside for Morant. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Left side, Bane. Brooks outside. Bane, the pass to Brooks. Jackson outside. Back to Brooks. Outside for Morant. Oh, Covington with a block.
This guy is such a lengthy wing defender. Robert Covington doing work defensively.
Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And George launches it from deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league, but boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
Jackson, pass to Bane. It's stolen by Leonard, and it's the Clippers on the break. Here's Covington. Good work defensively by Brooks. For Memphis, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And he lobs it up top. And the dunk by Jackson.
An opportunistic player. When Jackson sees an alley-oop opportunity, he doesn't pass it up.
I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, BA. That started to change back in 2000. 2011, the trade of CP3 to the Clippers, it started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
To the middle. The kick out to Morris. Here's George. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Ja Morant picks one up.
See, I don't think you could teach that. Paul George going right into contact. You love that aggressiveness.
And so he makes both from the line.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
Payne, the pass to Brooks. 58 seconds left in the first half. Here's Payne. Outside Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Jackson. Good. And the setup by Morant. Jackson's got 8.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Zubats with a screen on Payne. Leonard's shot's good.
Boy, the range of Kawhi's shooting just keeps getting deeper and deeper. He really stretches you out.
Pass to Morant. Oh, he misses the dunk. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Leonard for 3. They get it back. The kick out to Morris. Fires the 3. Takes the 3. And no good. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one.
The Grizzlies, 23. The Clippers, 20.
Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you gotta like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Morant and Payne in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Here's George. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Leonard outside. Pass to Covington. With the teardrop. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson on the wing. Guarded by Morris. To the inside. Jackson finds some space. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And now it's a 7-point Grizzly lead.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Brooks. Pass to Payne. Outside Morant. Puts up a 3. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Leonard can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Down low. Oh, George with a steal.
Steven Adams. His 3rd personal foul.
The Clippers trail. And he can't get that one. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. Brooks outside. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Morant drawing the double team. Brooks from outside. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
Among the best passers in the league, Morant finds open teammates.
For 3, George. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Brooks against Covington. Jackson outside. Pass to Bain. To the paint. And stolen by Leonard. Morris outside. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Bain, the pass to Morant. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining.
Just 5 to shoot. Takes it inside. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt. Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind the star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you.
Getting better at reading defenses. You see Morant's willingness to give up the ball to his teammates.
Leonard can't get it to go.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Inside. Here's Jackson. And stolen by Leonard. In transition. Here's George. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Ja Morant picks one up.
Push the action a little bit. Paul George right now challenging defenders to stop it.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Now here's Brooks. 7 points in the game. Outside Morant. Jackson with a screen on Leonard. The 3 from Bain. The shot off that time. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And stolen by Covington. Here's George. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for the Clippers.
George hits them both.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Back to Morant. Jackson, the screen. 2 on the clock. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to...
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Well, Los Angeles shooting just around 26% for the game. On the floor for the Clippers. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. Paul George out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Covington in at the 3.
First team foul.
And the Clippers have possession, trailing by 10. Leonard way outside. And the deficit down inside single digits.
To think this guy as a rookie wouldn't consider taking a shot. Now look at how deep that is. Wow.
Outside Bain. Pass to Jackson. Outside for Morant. 5 to shoot. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
Nice shot by George.
Oh, my goodness, Paul George under duress of exceptional defense, no problem.
Morant, the pass to Adams. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. He takes it in. Outside Bane. Outside Morant. To the inside. Here's Adams. Outside for Brooks. Morant against George. Another shot. With one on the clock. Rejected by George.
Boy, Paul George making his presence felt on the defensive end. The length comes into play right there.
Adams high post. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 6 assists now in the game. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
And stolen by Morant. Leonard against Bane. Pass to Morant. Six to shoot. Here's Brooks. Drops one in from the wing. And now a 12-point Memphis lead.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish. There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Oh, George with a steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And the jam by George.
Well, you see the elite nature of Paul George's game. Make a steal on one end, finish with authority on the other.
George against Morant. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Adams, the pass to Morant. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. The free throw drops for Morant. Here's George. 1:49 left in the fourth. Leonard for three. They grab their own miss. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. And the Grizzlies with possession here. They've led by as many as 14. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. 6 on the shot clock. Morant, pass to Jackson. Over Morris. Got a hand on it.
Well, Marcus Morris, the frame and the length to block shots. That's pretty. .11 left in the fourth quarter.
Leonard way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Well, what makes Kawhi so problematic in the pick and roll? He can do about anything he wants out of it, including keep the basketball.
Here's Morant. 59 seconds left in the fourth. Bane, the pass to Morant. Back to Bane. Clock at 6. From deep, Morant.
Well, that's the wingspan of Paul George. He is so good at bothering shooters with that length.
Leonard, got it.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. 6-point game. Now here's Morant. 20 seconds left to play in the fourth. This one for 3. It doesn't go for him. Ooh, nice D from George. And stolen by Morant. Oh, there's the alley. three. And so the Grizzlies take the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blow.
Grizzlies.